My name is Joel and I'm going to talk about my second time in USA. And when I was 13 years old, my mom and I traveled by plane from Guadalajara to Tijuana, and my uncle Esteban picked up us at the airport, and he took us to go to a cousin house to rest after a 3 hours flight. At the next day, my mom and I got up early to cross the border by car. And after we crossed the border, my uncle Esteban took us to an outlet mall to have lunch. And one of the main reasons that we traveled to USA was to buy clothes, because in that time I had investigated that clothes in USA was cheaper than Mexico. Uh, Las Americas Premium Outlet was the mall that we arrived, and after we had lunch, my I walked around the mall to see all the stores, and I selected my favorite brands. And in that time, Aeropostale was my favorite brand, because I had a T-shirt uh, of that brand, and I liked it. So 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 buy uh, so buy clothes and in that store Aeropostale make me feel happy because that was my first time uh, shopping an Aeropostale store. And I remember that in that time Aeropostale hadn't arrived in at Mexico yet, because that was in 2013, and in Mexico there weren't a lot of stores of that type. So yeah, in USA I was happy because I was shopping in the store, and my my uncle promised us to go to another mall, and near where he lives. And another day, we went to Cabazon, California, and there was a big outdoor mall. So that day was so hot, and I had investigated that mall before, on internet, and I checked that there was a lot of stores, and specifically designer brands. So I found in that mall a lot of designer brands from Italy. So in a normal store, you can buy I don't know, a jacket or shoes with a high cost, but in that mall in Cabazon, and you can find the same thing with a low cost. I mean, the mall in Cabazon was or is an outlet, so everything is cheap compared to a normal store. And and I reflected that a specific brand in Mexico can be expensive, but the same brand in USA is cheap. I mean, you need a lot of money in Mexico to buy clothes, and if you live in USA, the clothes are very cheap. Also, there exists um, like stores, big stores like Ross, Marshall, that you can find very expensive, very with a low cost and clothes. With $9 you can buy a t-shirt. I don't know, very cheap. And after spending time in USA, we come back to Tijuana, and but I was sad because I hadn't bought my jeans, because in that time for me it was hard to find jeans uh, that fit me very well, because I was thin. So I was investigated on internet that in San Diego there exists a mall where exists a store that that told the type of jeans that I was looking for. So I told to my mom that I wanted to return USA, because I wanted to buy my jeans. So my mom invited her niece to join us. So this time we crossed the border, uh, walking, and then we took the subway to Santiago. And when we arrived at the mall, I headed to the store that I was looking for, and obviously I bought my jeans. And now I still shopping. I still like shopping clothes, but now I'm saving money to reduce my expenses. And something curious is that I have never traveled I have never traveled by plane from Mexico to USA. I I always cross the border walking or by car. I think that one day I'm going to travel by plane from Mexico to USA. And yeah, I will save money to for another trip, and visit other places in USA. And obviously, I want to go to another mall and see if is that mall worth it. Thank you.